Okay, what's up everybody? Game Fever Games here. Yeah, another week in wrestling has come to an end, and thus it's time for another drama scripted Saturday. And let's get right into what happened this past week on Raw and SmackDown. The feuds that seem to be developing. I want to talk about first off the Mark Henry and Sheamus feud, which seems to be starting out of nowhere. And by the way, Mark Henry has come a long way. I mean, from where he started out as Sexual Chocolate to now, I guess he created this Hall of Pain, which fits him. He has the persona that fits him. He has the Hall of Pain that fits him. He has the theme song by 3-6 Mafia, Somebody Gonna Get It, which I don't see how there was a point in time he was a face with that theme song, but with a theme song like that, you always have to be a heel. And he's a heel. And now he created this new term saying, that's what I do. And it fits him. Like, it took 15 years in the making, but it's finally paying off. And I'm waiting for WWE to make a Mark Henry "That's What I Do" t-shirt, because it would just be phenomenal. But this I really like the way this feud is starting, and just gonna have Mark Henry, rapidly attack Sheamus 2 weeks in a row. Then on this past SmackDown, after he said the key phrase, well, that's just what I do, and then Sheamus came out of nowhere and attacked him back. I think this is a way for WWE Creative to get Sheamus out of the whole Sheamus and Randy Orton want to beat Big Show, because Big Show didn't save Orton from getting beat at WrestleMania. That's the way it seems. So hopefully it could divide the whole, okay, Sheamus and Orton go after Big Show, where it could now be divided, okay, Orton goes after Big Show and Sheamus goes after Mark Henry, which would make a lot more sense, because the only way else this can make sense if it would be a triple threat, but there aren't triple threats. There aren't triple threat matches for no reason anymore, or a random fatal four-way, but there aren't random fatal four-ways for no reasons anymore. Like, there's always have to be a number one contendership or a title on the line. They don't just do random triple threats and random fatal four-ways anymore, which is kind of lame, but that's how it is. Other big feuds that has been developing. Well, apparently the Shield versus the Brothers of Destruction and Daniel Bryan, that's going to happen in the UK. The crowd is going to go ape shit for that, because it's a UK crowd. They're wrestling deprived. They only get WWE. I'm gonna assume they only get them twice out the whole year. So they're more passionate about wrestling in the UK than some people over here in America, because like I said, Raw for them comes on at 2 in the morning. It only comes to their country twice out the year. So when WWE gets there to do a Raw and a SmackDown, they go to the shows sold out, obviously, and they go 100%. They just might go as crazy as the New Jersey crowd. So that match is going to be good. I don't know the outcome of that match. I don't know how that match is going to end. I don't know if you have the Shield remain undefeated, or you have them lose, because it's the first match that you've had Undertaker and Kane together as a tag team. Other things that stood out this week, Fandango was amazing. Yes, again, he came up with a new term saying, oh, why don't you go Fandango yourself, because he didn't feel that the crowd on Raw was able to pronounce his name right. And I like how SmackDown started. It started a little comical with Fandango and Santino Marella, and they had an okay match. Other feuds that are progressing this week, the Ryback and John Cena feud, which it's going well. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing outrageous. It's just that Ryback wants the title, and he refuses to ever help Cena with the Shield ever again. Because at the end of Raw, the Shield beat the crap out of John Cena, and Ryback just walked away. Which I feel he should have walked away a long time ago, because the way that was set up, Ryback could have left a long time ago. As you could tell, he wasn't in the ring. The Shield was just there. They could have easily surrounded the ring. So the Shield wasn't going to go after Ryback because John Cena was there in the ring alone. So, yeah. That was kind of set up poorly. I guess you should have had the confrontation with both of them in the ring, and then have the Shield come down, and then have the Shield surround them, and then probably have Ryback leave, because there's always a hole, because it's 3 people and there's always one corner that's always left open. And then when they get in the ring, just have Ryback leave and just walk off. Could have had it like that. But yeah, I like the way this is going. It's going at a steady pace, and there's like, there's 4 weeks away from Extreme Rules, so you have a lot of time to build this. Plenty of time. Other major feuds that are developing, Dolph Ziggler. Apparently there's a triple threat match at Extreme Rules for this World Heavyweight Championship, and we all know Dolph Ziggler is going to win. Why? Because it makes the most sense for him to win. Jack Swagger has a DWI. Alberto Del Rio, story-wise, has 2 horrible legs. So why wouldn't Dolph Ziggler retain his title in this triple threat match? Because the odds are just too stacked in his favor. I don't think WWE is going to give Jack Swagger a World Heavyweight title shot. I'm surprised he's still getting a title shot. I'm surprised they had him beat Dolph Ziggler for a #1 contendership. I'm surprised that happened. So the fact that he's going to be in a main event match at Extreme Rules is very, very surprising, because I thought WWE had like 0 tolerance for acting up in your personal life, especially getting in trouble with the law. I didn't think that was going to happen, but apparently there's a triple threat match. Dolph Ziggler, Alberto Del Rio, and Jack Swagger for the World Heavyweight title. We're going to see how this goes, but we all know that Dolph Ziggler is probably going to wind up winning the title. And is that all for all the main events? Oh yeah, Kofi Kingston won the U.S. title for the 3rd time, but it's not anything different for the past 2 other previous times that he won the title. I don't see it going anywhere. Wade Barrett is the Intercontinental Champion, and he's lost his first 2 matches ever since winning the title. He lost to R-Truth on Raw, and then he lost to Kofi Kingston. See, this thing, I don't agree with champion versus championship matches, because unless it's to unify the title, you're gonna stop the momentum of one current champion, because there has to be a winner and there has to be a loser. And this match that happened on SmackDown didn't end in a no decision. It ended with Kofi Kingston winning, and that means that ever since Wade Barrett won back the Intercontinental title, he hasn't won a match, to my recent memory. He's lost to R-Truth, and he's lost to Kofi Kingston. So that's with that. In the undrama scripted news, we might not see CM Punk back on television until SummerSlam, because he needs a rest. He's had the greatest year and a half a wrestler could ever ask for, but in that year and a half, he's re-injured his elbow, his hip is still messed up, and he almost tore several ligaments in his left knee. His whole left side is finished. So he's probably right now at home in his house in Chicago, just chilling, and just gonna probably come back to SummerSlam. So that's in the undrama scripted news. Oh, and yeah, for some reason we're gonna get Brock Lesnar versus Triple H for the 3rd time, but this time it's in a steel cage match at Extreme Rules. But that's going to wrap it up for this week on Drama Scripted Saturday. Feel free to leave your thoughts and comments below on this past week's in wrestling. And all my social media information will be in the description link below. And I'm Game FIFA No Games, guys. Signing out. And until next Saturday, there will be another Drama Scripted Saturday. Later, guys. Peace.